Good morning. My name is Janice. I hope you're well today, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Peace to you, love to you, grace to you, protection to you. July 23rd, Wednesday, July 23rd. It's another glorious day. Cleansing the energy, cleansing the energy. A new day, bringing in, ringing in a new day. This is a general reading for the collective. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Regardless, you have a glorious day. I hope you get something good out of it. I do. I hope you get something good out of it. I feel like I should say this shirt is Stay Another Day. And there's a little thing underneath here somewhere. The a number you can call, but it's mental health to keep people alive. There's a suicide line there. It's in the actual t-shirt. I bought it just to support that because, I've always been stay another day, stay another day, stay another day. Yeah. What's the message, Holy Spirit? What's the message for this beautiful collective? For this beautiful collective, what is the message, Holy Spirit? I surrender to you, Most High. I thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What's the message? What is the message? Show self-respect. Show self-respect. Wow. Okay. Well, yes. Self-respect. Show self-respect. Show self-respect. 29. Number 29. It's time to get to know your inner self. Self-respect requires you to listen to the cycles of your body and your inner voice, as well as discern what behavior, relationships, environment, food, beverage, work, etc. are healthy for you. Self-worth occurs when the world of thoughts and feelings is elevated into a higher domain. That is when you start to know at the core of your being that you are spirit/soul being supported by angelic helpers. What can stop you from self-love and self-respect are the deep personal lies you might have developed in the early years of your childhood of being unwanted, not good enough, not lovable enough, not smart enough. This can plunge you into perpetual self-doubt and self-sabotage. I've been there. This is really good. It is time to identify what is working in your life and what is harming you. This self-reflection will allow you to turn confusion and uncertainty into profound self-knowledge. Wow. Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Show self-respect. Wow. Okay. What's the message for the collective this morning? Right here, right now. July 23rd, 2025. What's the message, Holy Spirit? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, what is the message? Fire ant. Okay. Rabbit. Oh. Okay. Cobra. Yeah, right on, right on, right on. Okay, we got fire ant, rabbit, and cobra. Two fire elements and one earth element. Fire ant. Oh, I know the fire ant. I remember that. But let's touch on that. Let us touch on that. Oh, okay. Aggression. Rigid thinking, following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping, blaming are few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. Having you take a break from the drama and cool down, fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. When in balance, thoughtful discipline. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, gossips to bring in balance, solo time, walks at night. And the rabbit, the fearful little rabbit, earth element. Whoops. Not air, earth. Okay, so we'll get there. Earth element, rabbit. Afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen, the rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we're scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, oh rabbit, they shape your destiny. When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. When out of balance, over explains, talks fast. To bring in a balance, day of silence. Okay, all right. It's gonna be all right, little rabbit. It's gonna be all right. Cobra. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even remember what the Cobra is about. I don't know. Pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. Okay. The Cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The Cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the Cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Oh gosh, so many things. Remember that the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When about, the student of life. Yeah. Humble, wise. When out of bounds, know-it-all, egocentric. When out of bounds, taking a class study. Okay. All right. Okay. Wow. We got show self-respect, fire ant, rabbit, cobra. Okay. Shaman's dream. Shaman's dream. What do you have for us, Holy Spirit? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what do you have for us? Thank you. What's the message for the collective? Right here, right now. Mindful. Mindful. Okay. Mindful. Number 40. Keeping a clear mind, hurtful thoughts, group think, oh boy, group think. When I think of group think, when I just said group think, I thought mob. I don't know why I'm thinking of mob lynching. We've seen it in history. We've seen that. Okay. And I'm thinking of Beauty and the Beast. All the townspeople get their, pitchforks and stuff, whatever they got. And they're all going to get the beast and kill the beast. I don't know. I felt led to say that, so. The human mind can be so many things. No. A prison, a latrine, a circus, a temple, a cave. It can be a place of restriction or a place of never-ending expansion. Right now, be careful of where you wander in your mind. The quality of your thoughts is key, as you're in a fertile time for full manifestation. You want to ensure that the seeds you are planting will sprout and flourish into the life you seek to grow. Be mindful not to scatter weeds. It's easy to be influenced by others right now too, especially in our digital age. It's hard to protect yourself from the energy and the sheer amount of information bombarding you 24/7. Yeah. If you allow all the fear and uncertainty to pollute your mind and emotions, you will fill yourself up with this negativity and then see more of it in the outer world. Stay out of gossip and other forms of group think. Oh yeah. I just, group think. For when you cut another person down to their level due to their perceived mistakes or limit them by your envy, you activate lack in yourself. Imagine your universe unfettered by scarcity and alive with abundant hope and goodness. Be mindful of what your mind is full of and keep the faith. Good brings more good. Starts all here. Love, more love, gratitude, more things to be grateful for. Mindful. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Guardian of the Night Tarot. I don't use this very often, but I felt led to use this. I had another one. I was like, no, get that one. So we'll see. So we got show, self-respect, fire ant, rabbit, cobra, mindful, groupthink. Sometimes we need to separate ourselves from everyone and kind of get in that hermit mode, that self-isolation to remember to get all the clutter of other people's thoughts and feelings and all that, get that out, purge that out, and find out where we are, what we think, what we feel, without the influence of, especially if we're very associated with a group of people. You know, I mean, people are people. I mean, even if it's, I don't know, the recovery group, any kind of group, even if it's for something positive, it can turn negative really fast. Talking about somebody that's not there and just tearing this person down. It's so easy to do. We see it all the time. Okay. That needed to be said for someone. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What's the message? What's the message, Holy Spirit? Right here, right now. Six of Swords. Okay. Three of Swords. Oh, all these swords. Swords are communication. Well, yeah, with the group thing, show respect, the fire ant, the rabbit, and cobra. That cobra is observing. Observe it all. And cobras wait to attack. I mean, you know, you don't necessarily need to attack, but they're watching and observing. And they will strike. The High Priestess. What else, Holy Spirit? Two of Swords. Whoa. Well, lots of swords other than the High Priestess, which is a major arcana. Six of Swords. Okay, the Six of Swords asks that you give space and time for low vibrational feelings, time to surface so you can gain a clear vision for a more positive path. You may not be experiencing a great deal of enthusiasm, but at least you are moving in the right direction. When you need to feel at peace at a lower pace, when you need to feel protected from negative talk and outside influences that jeopardize perseverance, call upon the turtle, a creature that rides the waves and follows the currents for thousands of miles, knows a thing or two about patience and letting go. A need for speed. Letting go a need for speed. The turtle asks that you use this time to gain perspective and not rush through life. Otherwise, you may miss some crucial moments. The turtle, persistence, direction, protection, patience. Okay, Three of Swords. Okay, yeah. Turtle. Three of Swords has a heaviness that none other cards possess. This is an energy that comes from feeling betrayed, of knowing that your trust has been violated, of being so painfully aware that you are not the victor, but rather the victim. Okay, we are. Three of Swords. The energy of the Three of Swords is the process of healing that begins. There's absolute freedom that comes from knowing where you stand in a situation, from knowing where you stand. From knowing where you stand in a situation, of no longer being in the dark or played a fool. When I thought about okay, I want to skip that part. Oh, these are elephant trunks. The elephant energy is grounded and focused on establishing an unshakable family bond. It is their strength resides. When your heart is aching, when you feel betrayed, call upon the elephant to help you connect with your family, to help you find loving support that will protect and heal your broken heart. Intelligence and courageous. Intelligent and courageous, the elephant will guide you toward rational and logical solutions when it's time to move forward. Elephants are heart-centered, relationship, love, harmony, wisdom. Okay. All right, the High Priestess. The High Priestess travels through the darkness, across the veil in silence, as she uses her intuition to hone in on the information that will best support you at this time. In return, you must meet her energy using the same frequency for there to be a connection, for her wisdom to be received. This is not a time for impulsive action or telling the world your plans. You will benefit at this time by staying quiet and tuning into your surroundings and connecting with your intuition. Although it is our isolation, in that space where we find quiet, the answers we seek become known. The bat energy is also one of community and serves as a reminder that although there may be times to require solitude and secrecy, We all benefit from being a part of something greater than ourselves. Bat, magical, intuitive, quiet, exocentric, success, prosperity. Okay, the Two Swords. Poor frog stuck on two swords sticking out of the water. Of course, if you ask the frog, he'll tell you everything's fine. He's just hanging out. But in reality, he can't see land, and the fog hovers over the water, reveals only murky shadows. The energy of the Two of Swords is one that carries indecision of avoiding discomfort because you do not have enough information to make a choice. The fear of being injured or making the wrong move is creating a barrier that's blocking you from moving forward. The Two of Swords may indicate that you know exactly what needs to be done. However, emotionally, you're not ready to acknowledge the truth. As a result, you find yourself mentally unable to deal with responsibility. You may be consciously choosing to stay in the dark if others around you possess the information that would require you to take action that results in losing a comfortable position. Ignorance can be bliss, but rarely does it help a situation advance. The frog represents prosperity and new life. New life, new life. Master of transformation. This creature has moved up and out of the mud and into the clear night sky. Call upon the frog when events require you to take a frightening leap or take you out of your comfort zone. When you connect with this energy, not only will you enjoy the benefits of change, you will spark the transformation within that will open the doors for new and fortunate possibilities. Frog, growth, balance, prosperity, transformation, good fortune. Okay. What's the message? What's the message, Holy Spirit? What's the message? The moon. Okay. Okay. Page of Wands. What else, Holy Spirit? What else, Holy Spirit? Two of Wands. So we got two twos here. Okay, Holy Spirit, what's the message? What's the message, Holy Spirit? What's the message? Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. The moon. Okay. That's a major arcana. Coyote. Moon appears when the time has come for you to see a situation for how it is in reality, not how would you prefer it to appear. You are being asked to dive deep into the darkness of your subconscious and explore what dwells within. Use your imagination to examine your fears and anxieties, explore freely, giving the unknown space to come out from the shadows. Call upon the cunning and quick-witted coyote when you must face a complicated reality, as this trickster can help you see the humor and the lighter side of life. Coyote, trickery, adaptation, creativity hiding in the shadows. Okay, so, alright. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. The key words for the Page of Wands are creative, confident, enthusiastic. When thinking of these qualities, the bower bird came to mind. This fanciful bird is an artistic, a romantic, and it takes animal creativity to a whole new level by creating the work of art that seduces a mate. The bower bird combs the land looking for bright, glittery, complementary objects with the eye toward the aesthetic as it designs an entrance to its nest. When the Page of Wands appears, your current situation will benefit from conjuring up a little enthusiasm, adding a little, enthusiasm. Take a deep breath and call upon that courage you have burning within, because it is ready to ignite change. Get excited, get motivated, because there's no time to waste. Strike now while the iron is hot. If you've been holding back, waiting for some universal green light to let you know it's okay to go ahead with a new idea or opportunity, this is it. You are in a position to make a change. The Page of Wands asks that at this time you allow your creative mind to explore all the options and gravitate toward those that spark passion. When you hold in your heart that which you can achieve anything you set out to accomplish, you will find the confidence to take a risk that leads to success. If you're in need of inspiration, seek out the energy of the bower bird, as this youthful, passionate bird will help you find the resources that will not only instill confidence, but will attract the opportunities you desire. This bird does not play small. It goes out there with the abundance of it. Whatever. I don't know that word. Okay. All right. Abundance. Knowing that it has all that any mate could possibly want. That's the story it tells itself. That's the self-talk that allows it to be vulnerable enough to strut around as if it were a king. Bowerbird, creative, passionate, youthful, enthusiasm. I'm really struggling with my speech today, and I apologize. I think enthusiasm. Sometimes I think dark forces don't want me to speak clearly. All right. Because I'm perfectly capable of it. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. I was smelling the honeysuckles. I got a candle, and I was like, what's that smell? Honeysuckle. Anyway. 8 of Pentacles. When the Eight of Pentacles appears, you may be focused on creating something that keeps you inspired every step of the way. Oh, yes. Your situation may require you give more than you have in the past. Dive in, learn as much as possible, allow yourself to slip into that ever-productive deep state of creative flow. You may get so caught up or hung up on one small portion of the project that the rest of it never sees the light of day. Use this time to gain as much wisdom and insight as possible. Learn from every misstep or miscut, as it will only help you speed up the process to perfection in future projects. If you're feeling stuck, the Eight of Pentacles may indicate you need outside help or a teacher who can show you the route to success. The energy of the Wasp will keep you inspired to move forward, create, and keep going until the job is done. With the Wasp comes a community. When you work with the Wasp, you too will find support from those around you who wish to assist you in reaching your goal. Paper Wasp, it says here, Paper Wasp. Skill, education, mastery, construction community. Okay, wow. Wow, this, okay, okay. So, show self-respect. This tells me, give yourself self-respect, self-worth, and show others you love yourself, you respect yourself. Show others that you respect yourself. Show them the way. Show them, like, a lot of people, the whole respect thing, respecting anything, is kind of falling away. And then we don't even respect ourselves. So, okay, fire ant, say it. There could be fire ant energy around you, or you may encounter some. The gossiping, blaming, just that chatter, negative chatter, heated up arguments. When you're aware of that, move away from that. Move away from that. Take heart. You are courageous. You might feel the fear, but keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And bravely push forward. You know, when I get scared and I know I'm something I'm supposed to do and I committed to it, but I'm feeling fearful about it, I keep moving. I push through that fear. I acknowledge it. I'm like, okay, I see my ego, my shadow is fearful, but I know this is the right thing to do. And I do it anyway, and I push through it, and through that I grow, and sometimes I heal, whatever. Cobra, you're observing. Cobras observe and watch. And you know the right time to strike. Okay. You're moving to more peaceful waters. You're in the waves right now, but you're going towards the peaceful waters. And the moon, you're searching to understand more. You're searching. You're searching. You have healed a great deal from heartache. And the Page of Wands, you're thinking about romance. You have someone in mind or something. You've healed from that. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. The High Priestess. You are the High Priestess. King of Wands, I missed that part. The King of Wands, Two of Wands. Okay. All right. Well, I guess this is a long one. I don't know what to say. I don't plan on this, but okay. Your will be done. Your will, the will of the cosmos. The Two of Wands indicates it's a time to make a bold move or risk that you have shied away from in the past. This is not a time to fall back on a tried and true or play it safe. No, this is a time to be original, step forward to claim your personal power. If you spend time considering all angles, consulted with those who may feel the impact and weighed all the information value, let it go and be final. If you're concerned about the outcome and can see the possibility of regret in the future, there's no shame in holding off on making a decision. Just do so with clarity and conviction. When you need the confidence to make a decision, especially one that puts you outside the status quo, call upon the lion's nurturing feminine energy for protection. Let this regal and graceful animal guide you into the state of confidence as you break free from the pack. Yeah. You're going. Go for it. And you're up out of the water. You're getting out of that. And oh wow, yeah. You're doing Eight of Pentacles. You're a hard worker and you're going far. Mindful, groupthink. This tells me pull away from the groupthink, pull away from the pack, and do some introspection. Has to do with self-respect. Respect yourself enough, love yourself enough to do whatever you know you need to do for yourself. You can do it. Oof. Peace to you, love to you, healing love to you. Have a glorious day.